Hello, thank you for having us. My name is Jeff Evans, and I'm representing Granite Bay High School. We are fired up to be here. It's a special day for us. We are up in the Sierra Foothill League. You talked with Coach Taylor earlier, so you've heard about the trials and tribulations of our league. It's pretty difficult. But we have a tradition at our school of competing at the highest level and playing whoever would like to line up on the other side of the ball. So we're going to roll with that. So we'll open it up to you guys.
Jeff, talk about your role. You've been with the program. You're taking over for a coach who's well known in the state. Are you excited? How's things going with the spring and early summer?
We're very excited. Again, my excitement really is because of the guys sitting right next to me. It makes my job a lot easier. I've worked with Ernie Cooper for a lot of years, 8 years in the past, and I've worked with some great head coaches along the way here in San Jose with Ed Buller and my father Lee, and then up in Rockland with Greg Benzel and Matt Ray at Antelope. So I've had an extreme privilege of working with some of the best there is. So my role with these guys is to give them the best experience that they can. We have a lot to live up to. I've been raised around this sport my entire life. So like I said, I've been around some of the best, and really what they've done is made a positive impact on their players' lives. So that's really what we're trying to do. We feel that the wins will follow themselves.
Coach, I know John McVeigh is not getting around as much as he used to, but what has he meant to football for your school and in that area?
John McVeigh from the 49ers?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't dealt with Mr. McVeigh a whole lot. I know my dad worked out with him a lot at 24 Hour Fitness, which was kind of cool. They'd show some war stories. I don't have a whole lot of contact with Coach McVeigh, though.
How about Ernie Cooper? He's from MacIntosh, local guy. What were you able to glean from him?
Everything that Coach Cooper has done is for the kids. And you can love him or hate him, but every single thing that he's done and all the time that he puts in and all the passion he puts in is for the players. So, like I said, I've worked with some of the best as far as head coaches go. And that's really what I would take from them is the focus is the players. Try to work as hard as they do, which is kind of difficult with this group of seniors right here. But put my time in and make sure I'm not the weak link. Make sure that the kids know that they're a part of something special, and make sure that I'm promoting being a good person, and hopefully they can carry on some of the things that we're teaching them in life and do some great things as adults.
Sam, what's the expectations? Always a championship expectation. How do you guys adjust to the new coach? And how's everything feeling so far?
We're really excited about the new coach. I mean, obviously everyone knows, a lot of people know Ernie Cooper and what he's done for the program, but everyone's just as excited for Coach Evans coming in, and we got a really great group of seniors coming back. I know we didn't have a lot of starters last year, but I think everyone's prepared and everyone's ready. So.
Anybody in your family play football? Your dad or anybody?
Yeah. My dad played football at Oregon, so I know.
Was he a local guy?
Yeah, he grew up in Folsom, so.
He was an old Metro guy.
Yeah.
You better than the old man?
You know, I try to I look up to my dad a lot and what he did with football. So it's kind of a great thing. Like within our family, you know, like we're big football family, and so I've always tried to do my best and work as hard and live up to my dad did. So.
Go through his closet and get rid of all the old full stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever seen him, any footage of him where he
Yeah.
was a really good player? Do you look up, is that a nice standard to have that in your own family?
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, some people might be scared to live up to the expectation, but you know, I've tried as hard as I can to fulfill the name that he's had like in this community and growing up in Folsom. But yeah.
Is your dad's name Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Tell him we'll put him back in the paper and make him famous 30 years ago.
Make him wear a Granite Bay shirt. Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, can you talk about just the transition and kind of what your expectations are this year?
Yeah, I'm glad to have Coach Evans with us this year. He's already done a lot for me and the rest of our team. And for expectations, we definitely set high goals for ourselves. We had our senior retreat the other week we just got back from, and we talked about goals. So we as a team are on the same page that we want to do our best. We want to win league. We want to win a section championship. So we all have the same mindset, so we know what we want to accomplish this year. We stick to a lot of our traditions, and I think having great coaches I know Coach Evans has already been on our staff, so he knows what's been going on. So I think it's the consistency that we've had that makes us so successful.
Ethan, how do you explain the great culture of Granite Bay and basketball and football? And, it just seems like it's a good vibe, people involved in athletics, and the games are full, the gyms are full. When you guys have seen that and you experienced that, what's going on there?
I think we're good people on and off the field. Good in the classroom, good on the field. I already said that, but I think around campus we are good guys. That's
People root for that, huh?
yeah, exactly.
Brian, do you guys get up just as much, or what game do you get up more for? A De La Salle game against nationally ranked type team, or is it a Del Oro game that really is the highlight?
We're excited for every game. I know we have a really tough schedule this year, but we've been preparing all 4 years for this year, our senior year. And I know Del Oro's one of our big rivals, so we're definitely excited for that game. But I know De La Salle, they're a great team as well, so we're just as excited to play them.
Can you imagine, your dad, Sam, they didn't play anybody out of the area. And this is a new trend in the last 10 years. Does your dad talk about that? Geez, we only play teams, in our neighborhood. You guys are playing, state bowls and De La Salle and all that.
Yeah, I know you guys didn't really go too far, but I mean, playing like local teams and we've got great competition in our league. We got Folsom like right over the way, and they're like top 10 in the nation. So I mean, we take every game like all the same. So we're just as excited to play De La Salle as a Del Oro, Rockland, Folsom, Oak Ridge.
They're well prepared. Their condition.
Hey, the answer to your question is why has Granite Bay been great over the years? It's because of guys like this. Absolutely, and that's the same thing with the culture at the school. Every possible thing that you can think of as far as a superlative has been used for Granite Bay High School, and that goes all the way down to the extracurricular activities and the education, test scores, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just lucky to be a part of what these guys are doing, and they're the reason guys like this for a lot of years are the reason for the success at Granite Bay. And Ernie Cooper had a huge part in establishing that. I went to Oak Grove in San Jose. Yeah, so I saw Mr. Bronstein back there. He was like the first one to push all the high school coverage and everything back on Channel 36. Yeah, my dad was one of his first interviews. He was the head coach at Oak Grove. So, yeah, I'm excited to see a lot of the schools. Patrick Walsh played football with my older brother at San Jose State. So it's a little bit like old home week coming down here. So
Awesome. Well, thank you, Coach.
thank you, guys.
Yeah.